Hello everyone, welcome to Globe Psychology. My name is Neetu. I am second year psychology student. My aim via this channel, my mission via this channel is to share psychological hacks, tricks and theories that you can use in your daily life for personal development. That is the thing, that is my goal. I will be sharing my insights about the things that I have read, the books that I have read, the videos that I have watched, and whatever I have learned, I want to just share on this channel. That's it. Whatever that has helped me, or I think that could help you if you want to try. Just a brief disclaimer: this channel is only about basic theories and hacks that you can apply. If you're struggling with emotional distress, major life crisis, changes, or specific mental health conditions like anxiety, depression, or trauma, unhealthy patterns, or significant functional difficulty, please seek professional help. This channel does not provide clinical treatment or support. Thank you for watching. If you are someone who is struggling to actually follow through the goals that you have set, the resolution that you have taken this new year, then this is the right video for you. Today we are going to discuss how to set goals, how to use means and analysis, which is a problem solving strategy, how to use that to set goals. In the previous video we talked about how to set goals, what are goals, and how to even select which goals to actually set for you that are relevant for you. So that all is covered in the past video. Please go through that. We are going to use means and analysis to set goals. What is means and analysis, you might ask? Okay, means and analysis is a problem solving strategy that we use to break down the problem into sub problems, create milestones, and reaching those milestones is much easier than actually reaching to that goal, and it also makes it rewarding. The process is rewarding as soon as you keep completing the milestone. So first step I would say is the goal that you have set. How would you measure in 1 year that you have completed this goal for this year? So that would be your first step, to define the goal state or the last state that would say that you have achieved this, and how would you measure it. So let's say losing weight is one of your goal. So how much weight should you have lost by 2026 December that you could say that I have achieved this goal? If learning a new language is your goal, then how many what kind of goals that you have? For example, how many words you should know, what are the grammar rules that you should know, what kind of reading skills you should have, what kind of speaking skills, conversational skills you should have in that language to say that I have reached this goal for this particular time duration for this year. So the last state, the goal state that you are defining should be very specific, clear, attainable, and measurable. That is really important, because once it is measurable, we can break it down. Step 2 is setting milestones. Since we have defined a very specific measurable goal, now we will break it down in milestones. So we can do it in 3 ways. First, quarterly milestones, which will be how much of goal you should have achieved by every quarter. Then we will break it down further, monthly milestones. So 1 month, if this is the month, or maybe the next month, what should you have achieved in the next month to actually reach to that quarterly milestone? So whatever is your goal for 1 quarter, it divided into those 3 months. Then further divide that goal into weekly goals or weekly milestones. So what you should be doing or achieving every week of the month to reach your monthly milestone. So the picture would look like that there are things that you need to achieve every week to reach your monthly milestones. There are things that you need to achieve every month to reach your quarterly milestones, and there are things that you need to achieve every quarter to reach your yearly goal. So that's the final picture. And if you are feeling like you are not able to decide what are the milestones that you should set, it actually takes experience and it actually needs a lot of awareness about yourself, a clear self assessment skill that will make you set clear milestones for every quarter, month, and week. And it's okay, it's totally okay that at first you might be overestimating what you could achieve in a month, a week, but you could underestimate as well what you could achieve, and that is totally fine. The goal is not to make a perfect plan, but to make a plan. Let's say for 1 month you followed the plan and you realize that you have underestimated 1 week goal, weekly goals, and overestimated monthly goals. So, what do we do at this stage? We readjust the plan. So, we will reset or we will just tweak the plan a little because we already know what the final goal is and how we can reach there. We have a clear path, we have clear milestones. We will just tweak a little in those milestones what you need to achieve based on your assessment or your observation of the plan that you follow. So, once you're done with the step 2, we move on to step 3, which is defining habits or routines. These are not your daily goals, these are habits. You are not achieving anything, you're not setting a milestone here that you need to achieve, but you are dedicating yourself, you are committing to follow a particular habit, action that you will do for rest of the year to achieve your weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly goals. These habits will be very simple but not very easy because you need to be consistent here. We will talk about setting habits in another video. Right now, I want you to write down all the habits that you need to have, that you need to do or follow every single day to reach your milestones. So, for example, if you want to learn a new language, your daily habit should be investing some amount of time in reading, learning about that language. Maybe if you want to lose weight, your habit should be having some movement, maybe walking or working out. So, let's say if reading a book for this month was your milestone, one of the milestone to achieve learning new language, so you could have said that reading 2 3 chapters a day or whatever is the time that you can give. According to that, you set your daily habit. These daily habits will help you achieve to reach your milestones. These are very simple habits, very simple action that needs to be taken on daily basis consistently. So once you have set these, we move on to the step 4. Step 4 is really critical when it comes to goal setting, and it actually enables you to plan for the things or plan for obstacles in like prior before you actually move with the plan. In step 4, we are going to list down all the obstacles that we might face during our journey of this goal achievement. It could be as drastic as not having enough time, because that is one of the obstacles that you might face. But once you list down all the obstacle, now you know what is something that has or might actually come in your way to achieve your goals. So, in step 5, you are now going to write down what are your counter or what is your strategy to tackle these obstacles, because these obstacles are not your enemy. Don't waste your energy to hate these obstacles or criticize those. It is not going to work. The right way to tackle these obstacles is to create strategies and plan of what you will do when you face these. So one way is to you can look at the internet, you can ask other people for support, or if there's something that you need to change in yourself to actually face these obstacles, so that you do it. These obstacles could be very simple or very drastic. For example, if you don't have time, that seems like a very drastic obstacle that is like really not that is like making you feel that you can't really achieve your goal. But if you stay in that lane, you won't be able to actually achieve your goal. You need to plan a counter for that obstacle. For example, maybe you need to do a time audit and see where your time is leaking. Even if you can give 5 to 10 minutes initially to your goal, that is more than enough to convince yourself that you need to invest more time to actually achieve these goals once you start seeing results or once you become consistent with it. Let's summarize the video. The step 1 is to write down how will you measure your yearly goal in December 2026 or Jan 2027. Now the step 2 is to break down this goal into measurable milestones. These milestones will be 3 types: first quarterly, then monthly, then weekly. Once you divide these milestones, now the step 3 is to decide what are the habits that you need to follow to actually achieve these milestones. Step 4 is to write down the obstacles that you might face along the way on this journey of goal achievement. And step 5 is to write down what you will do to actually tackle these obstacles that you know you might face. So, this is the plan. Very simple, very easy to set, and now you move on and start your journey. Let's do this. We are going to achieve our goals this year. That's it. That's the plan. If you find this video helpful, please like and share it with your friends who also struggle with the goal achievements. So, if you want to learn more about psychology, personal development, or philosophy, do subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for staying with me. Bye bye for now. I will see you in the next video.